All right, again, this is a series where a teacher, a 5th grade teacher, is actually teaching in real time. There's kids in this classroom. There's actually children today in the classroom. I asked them to be ready, and then I would tell, I would just teach as normal. So I'm going to say, you know what? When I asked everybody to take out 2 items, I asked them to have their PB and their treasures book. And I'm looking to see if everyone has their PB and their treasures book out. I need people to be putting those items away right now and shuffle them later on and take care of that. You can use a paper clip, but just put the order in the separate piles that you have right now. And then we have over here, are they ready? Are you guys ready? Still waiting. Okay, now, as of a moment ago, some people didn't take out their treasures book, but they heard me saying that I'm going to be watching them, and now they finally have it. And because they all have it at this point in time, I have to give credit for that. So I give them their tally marks. Now, eventually, I want a classroom manager. I want somebody who can read my mind as to when these tally marks need to come up. So it's kind of like I'm a manager, and here goes Analogies again. I'm the owner of this enterprise. In our classroom is an enterprise. It's a learning enterprise, and what's the goal? What do we produce in this classroom? If this is a business, thank you for raising your hand. What do we produce in this classroom? Yeah, well, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, we get coins and...
Yes, but what is our ultimate goal in this classroom? Maybe you weren't here the first couple of days, so you might not have heard exactly what is the purpose for us being here every single day.
To learn.
To learn, that's it. To learn. No one said you're going to go to school to get grades. And when you were little and you were in preschool or you were a baby and they said someday you're going to go to preschool, you're going to go to school and you're going to get grades. And then that's not how they sold it. They sold it, you're going to get smarter, you're going to learn some more, and you're going to be ready for the world. And so that's what our goal is, isn't it? Yes. So if our goal is to learn, then one of the things that we need to do is keep learning. I don't even know where I was starting with that, but it's been a while. We're going to do our wows. This is part of my reading grade, and what we do is we rank these. Okay, and so how do I get kids to want to do these? Because they're challenging themselves all the time, and they're trying to take it to the next level. And I call it the wow because it's our word find of the week. And I find things that are kind of relevant to the time of the year. So right now it was just kind of coincidental. It says curtains going up on this particular word find because that's what I'm interested in. If a curtain is going up, it's kind of like, today I said to the students, I'm going to start recording what I do in class in case anybody wants to see it. There are some teachers out there that might not have might not know what it's like to actually teach, or people that are interested in teaching might see that this is what we do. Okay, and so if this is what we do, maybe they might not be so afraid to try to do it. There's actually currently a teacher shortage, and so maybe this is my PSA, trying to show people that, hey, it's actually kind of fun. I love working, I love doing what I do. So here's curtains going up, and this is the style that I do it. I love word finds, and the kids were required, they get this on Monday. We time them a little bit to see. I'll press the timer. Where's my timers? And I will, since this timer is pretty awesome, what you do is you press the start button and it'll count upwards. And as soon as I've passed all these little word finds of the week, you guys know what you're supposed to do, and we are going to have people rank. Last week we only had the top 8. Okay, they get to write their name and the time. And because I have a timer that counts up, they'll just come here and check, and then we can confirm it if we want to. Typically people are very honest with this. They can't lie whether they got it or not. So if they got it, they got it. So I'm going to hand these out now. I usually just cluster them in 6 since I have teams of 6. So if I could, since I don't want to walk around and then I'll be out of the field of view, if I could have the A's come up. We have people, oh, and this time we're going to be doing curtain going up, so I want you to work on managing your money. Managing your money. So write your name and number on and the date on managing your money. See, this is cutting my head off here. Yeah. There I am. People typically want to see somebody in frame. Okay, we are doing managing your money, and what will happen is, since I haven't actually done these puzzles before, we are doing no, we are not doing. You're doing managing your money while you're waiting for me to say go.
Oh, we need one more.
Okay, so I haven't said go yet. So right now you write your name and number and date on managing your money, and so I get to rank as well. And the last time we did this, and it's only been about a month. The last time we did this, 2 people ranked above me. And the 2 people that ranked above me were the people that are doing Word Find Beast competition. And that would be Winter and Stallion. Those are the ones that ranked above me. So with practice comes improved problem solving and processing skills. So I will be doing my puzzle right here in the front. Are you guys ready? Why are you raising your hand? There's nothing to ask. No, you don't need to, because I'm not gonna. You can just write your first name. I think that'd be fine, or your initials. But you don't face the camera. Okay. So I'm gonna remind you not to face your camera. You're just gonna come up here and just. Are you ready? Okay. Hold on. They don't tell how many minutes this is, so hopefully we'll be able to upload the whole video. If not, ready? You're gonna flip. Starting now. Okay, you're doing curtain going up. I'm doing poorly. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna need to get a clipboard. I found the word pass, but it doesn't exist. The reason why we do these in class is because it fosters a healthy sense of competition. Oh, I found balcony. I found finale. It increases their vocabulary based on a certain theme, and the theme is curtain going up, which you would have to figure out is an artistic way of saying this is going to be about doing theater or plays. And so they start gathering, like here's billing, found billing. Clowns. Wow, clown. Wing stage. That's interesting. It says wing and stages. I think this. Did anybody else find stages? But there's nothing on the list for stages. I think it might have cut off some of it from the bottom, huh?
I found script and melodrama. There's supposed to be stages.
Yeah, there should be stages, but I think part of it got cut off at the bottom. And swing?
I found melodrama.
Part of this got cut off. I'm making an inference. Part of this got cut off. Did you guys see that? No, you can just write the extra ones at the bottom, but just go by the ones that you see. It's gotta have stages for, but whatever. You'll notice all the missing words should have been between M and P, R and S. And that's why it's got, you can tell it probably got, a few words got cut off in the printing process. Script. Definitely script is missing. So I count this as part of the reading grade, fan mail. Because reading and vocabulary, that's what that's all about. Performance. Oh yeah, performance is missing as well. It'd be interesting to see if people could actually find some of the missing words, because that shows that you really know what's going on.
Now we
You're done because you've caught everything that is required. I mean, I can't count you wrong for ones that aren't on the puzzle. Farce film hits matinee. Enact. Farce. Oops. Wow, somebody's already won, and I still have a whole bunch to go. Remember, don't show your face to the camera. There she is. That one is Stallion. What's your time, Stallion?
4:36.
Yeah. This is hard for me. I'm usually doing it from a table. Oh. That's Snowy. She's the third place right now in word find. What's your time, Snowy?
5 seconds. 5 minutes and 7 seconds.
I'm going really slow. And there goes our second place person so far. That's Winter. And Mr. Nike, is that you? All right, so all the people that are in the word find competition, the word find beast competition, are represented, except Pegasus, but I'm sure she's almost done too. And here I am, I'm not even done yet because, you know, I'm trying to video and do this at the same time. So I'm gonna blame that and not take responsibility, because everybody knows it's important not to take responsibility for your losses. I don't know. See, you get to figure out who's listening when you say something silly and then they actually respond. Critic. It's like when people play video games and they say my controller's broken. It's like that's analogy again. It's like my controller's broken. The button doesn't work as good as your buttons. That's why I keep losing. I'm falling so far behind. I'm not even going to make it in the top 8. I'm just so, and here I am putting, these kids need to put out some videos on how to do word finds properly. They'll get a lot more hits than me. They'll become experts within 1 month. By the way, another newspaper article came out about how people are getting famous on YouTube. It was front page news. I'm not trying to get famous on YouTube. I'm just trying to help out if I can. I know it, when I was a beginning teacher, I thought it would be nice if somebody showed me how to teach, because I'm just kind of guessing. And you have student teaching, but that's just watching one teacher, but not watching a whole bunch of teachers do their style. So you're not sure whether you can, what type of differences or what type of, whether you can actually try new things. So this is my way of doing new things. No one does these word find challenges, but there's obviously benefits to it. We have 5 people ranked already. We'll need 3 more and then we'll stop it, or when it hits 10. So 2 more minutes. Oh, you're right, but they didn't write it on the proper lines. It'll work. Broadway. I'm not even ranking this time. This is ridiculous. This can't be that difficult. I'm gonna be shamed by my students. But you know what I always say to my students? I said, I actually want you to win because that means I'm a good teacher. If I win, what's the point? I already know I know how to do this. But if they beat me, I know they've made progress. Because in the beginning, the first few times I beat everyone so easily. Oh, I'm almost there though. Probably nobody's gonna watch this. Maybe 1 or 2 people. And you know what? Like I said, no shame. It just means you guys are awesome.
I watched your other video when we did like love learning.
Love learning league.
All our parents gonna
Aren't all our names gonna be here?
Yeah,
on the board.
They're always asking us what happened at school. Now they don't have to.
I know. See, isn't that an interesting concept? Why can't I find a double E here? Come on. Oh. I made it before 10 minutes. And so we actually have 9 ranked because somebody doubled up on number 5, but that's okay. Doesn't hurt. Alright, so that probably took like 20-minute video. I don't think it'll even be able to. Be careful. Alright, so everyone else, oh well. Nice try. I made it just at the end.
I'm pretty sure when she did it.